Welcome to this first episode of Spooky Night Driving Story. This is a story about our trip to Bicol region. We were on our way to southern Tagalog. We left home around 10 in the evening. After 2 hours of driving, we reached the Quezon province. It was my first time driving to Bicolandia. Since I have no idea at all of the convenient route going to Camarines Sur, hence I took the Google map. I heard that there's a notorious road known as Old Zigzag Road or Bitukang manok. The problem is, I don't know where is this switchback road or which intersection should I take on to avoid passing through this killer zigzag road. Since Bicol region is gateway to Visayas and Mindanao, it is no surprise that the highway going to our place of destination is crawled with gigantic trucks, or there is a long queue of 16-wheeler trucks. When we hit the Atimonan Quezon, I noticed that the traffic of monstrous trucks taking the left direction as we approach the intersection. But the Google map told me to turn to the right, and so I did, since it was Google Maps instruction. And then I saw a roadblocks ahead, also vehicles that parked along the curb side of the road. There were also few people standing by. Therefore, I slowed down the car while I was rubbernecking the surrounding, scrutinizing the situation, and I was waiting if someone will call our attention or someone will remind us to stop from going if the road is impassable. I also noticed that there was a gap in the roadblock, which is enough our car to get through. So I grabbed the opportunity to drive the car through that opening. When I gained ground around 500 meters away from that roadblock, I realized that the road we were taking on then was the zigzag road. Yes, based on its description portrayed in a video from social media and YouTube. It was too late to realize, so I told my family that we are on Bitukang manok. So they were started to worry, since this road is notorious for its vehicular accident and much less paranormal activities. However, I remained calm and determined to drive on. I was confident that I can drive the car out of this zigzag road safe and sound. The road condition was worse that time. There were lots of excavated sections of the road. There was a closure of one lane, an embankment on the other lane. I have to maneuver the car from side to side to dodge the embankments, the excavation, and the roadblocks. The road was pitch black. It was dark all over the place. There were few lamp posts, but they were not enough to illuminate the entire width of the road. I was only relying on the light beam of my car, plus the reflection of the reflectorized road safety signages. I can't help thinking creepy or spooky pictures in my mind. It was inevitable to think that white lady might turn up front or suspending in mid-air. Or the thought that a casket might laid on the middle of the road, or the thought of a silhouette of a man armed with gun lying in ambush or lurking up ahead, pulling his gun on us. But still, we were lucky that night because there were people stand as a guide or spotter, flashing their flashlights to signal the oncoming car to stop, to give way to our cars. I thought there were no people at all since the road was temporarily closed to all the motorists. So I was grateful to these spotters that serve as Angel Gabriel to the motorist even in the middle of the night. I also noticed that we only encountered only three vehicles that night. This road is a killer zone with its sharp curve, at the same time excavated section on the left lane. Therefore, I only have a narrow room to turn the car along that sharp curve. But somehow I managed to drive car throughout the zigzag road safe and sound. However, the fear of white lady, the fear of a silhouette of a man, or a casket floating in the middle of the road. But these are all the fears that try to besiege your mind if you are in a dark place or if you are away from your comfort zone. These are the common phobias that we should subdue or we should overcome in our mind. But one thing that could beat your fear is to say the Our Father prayer. And before you travel, you have to carry out the blow bag mnemonics, which stands for B for battery, L for lights, O for oil or your engine oil. It should be topped up or newly changed. W is for water or your coolant in your radiator. It should be tank full. And B is for brake. It should be in good condition. And A is for air pressure of your tire. And G is for gasoline, of course. You should have tank full of petrol before you go. And before you kick off, you must be in top shape and have a conditioned mind.